This is Michael from Daweda. Today I'm going to show you the basics of manual trading. If you look at the graph in front, we see here it says Euro US dollar, and below that we have 1 hour. That's for the chart. These aren't expiry times. We've got 4 hour, 1 day and 1 week. Here you can see all the dips and rises. But let's put that back to 1 hour and let's talk about the whole process. Here you see this is the actual real market price for Euro US dollar. You see it's changing constantly, and let's move above that. Here in this little box it says contracts. Now it's set on 3 and you can easily change that with the minus or plus button. I'm going to change it to 1. Underneath you'll notice there's a box that's checked. It says GTC. That means good till cancelled. I'm going to explain more about that in a minute. But let's just uncheck it for now. And let's move over to the order book and the pricing. Here we have the put price, the down price, and here we have the call price or the up price. And below it you see there are 4 different levels. This is called the order book. Now, what are these 2 prices that appear in the put and the call boxes above? These are the most attractive prices offered by other traders available to be taken immediately and exchanged. So if I wanted to say that I believe the Euro US dollar in the next 1 minute will go down below this price, I would press on this and then I would press confirm. We will come back to trading in a second. But what I want to show you first of all is how you can set your own prices. Remember, at Daweda you're always trading with other traders like yourself. Daweda does not trade on behalf of anyone, and we don't get involved at all. And if you win a contract or contracts, you always win 100%. The only fees that you pay to Daweda are 50 cents per contract that's fully executed. So now we've done that, let's talk about setting the price yourself. Now this is very interesting. Let's look at the moment. Okay, the prices are just settling, so we'll just give that a few seconds and we'll go over to the new start of the new expiry time, and now they've settled. Okay, so we'll see here there will be the new expiry time of 4 o'clock. Now this is a 15-minute expiry, and I'm just going to show you on here how you can set your own prices, and then we'll go over other things like assets, etc. So at the moment I could sell at 1.0664. That's what another trader is offering me. I have to say that by expiry time the asset will be lower than what's in this box. But I think that I want to sell for a better price, and I want it closer to the real price which we see here. How am I going to do that? Let's say I want to sell at 16700. Let's just go with the plus button, press it a few times, and there it is. I press on it, I confirm. Now I've sent a price to the order book, which actually appears the 3rd one down. This is me. Now it's the 2nd one down, it's moved up. That's the 2nd most attractive price. Now it's moved to the 3rd, the 2nd. As the market, as you can see, as the market price change, it changes in position. Now, why did I uncheck that good till cancel box? If I left it checked and this trade isn't taken, in other words it remains pending, then by the end of expiry time it will keep moving on to other expiry times until the end of the trading day. But because I've unchecked it, after this expiry time, if it is not exchanged, then it will simply it will be taken away. You won't pay anything and it won't be exchanged. So now you see the price is the second most attractive in the order book, now the third, and so and so. That's great if you want to set your own prices. You can even set a closer spread so that you would be the most attractive price on the put and on the call. And if you like, you would still have a small pip advantage on each. So that's something unique to us, and it's great to do. I'm going to edit that for now. I'm going to remove it for now, because I may forget about it. And I'm going to show you over here, we have a list of different assets. We have Snapchat, which is a stock share. We have USD, Japanese yen, Euro, US dollar, oil, GBP, US dollar. As you can see, we have a list of many different things and their expiry times next to it. Now, let's say you only want to trade Forex. At the top, let's actually go through these in order. So favorites. You see favorites, I've got 3 in my favorites: US dollar, Japanese yen, oil, and Euro, US dollar. How do I add more? I go back to the featured list or any of the other lists, Forex, Commodities, whatever you want, and they have a star next to it. Let's say I want to add Snapchat. I just make that star yellow. I'll go back to favorites now, and as you see, Snapchat is added. Okay, so we've got Forex. That will list all the Forex, and it lists the expiry times next to them, as you see here. So we've got 5-minute expiry times, we've got 15-minute expiry times, and we've got 1-hour expiry times. And we've just added a daily expiry time for the Euro US dollar. And obviously you should keep checking, we will add more expiry times all the time. Let's go to commodities. We've got gold in both 5 minutes and 1 hour, and we've got oil in 5 minutes and 1 hour. In indices, we've got the DAX future, the Nasdaq future, the Dow Jones, and the S&P futures. And in stocks, as you can see, we've got Snapchat, Apple, Google, Deutsche Bank, BP, Barclays, and Snapchat. Okay, so let me tell you a bit more about how you can use the system. Firstly, as I said, each contract is worth $10. So you put one contract here, your potential profit is $10, 2 contracts $20, 3 contracts $30, and so on. And you have a fee compared to how many contracts. So I've got 3 written now, and that fee will be $1.50 once the trade is executed. If you don't execute the trade, if it's not exchanged, you are not charged any fees whatsoever. Okay, now let's look at trading. Let me go on to Euro US dollar 5 minutes. And as we see here, here is the timer. Now, all our expiry times are the same for every user. So this started 42 seconds ago, and you see where the cursor is, the timer is going down. It's now about 4 minutes left. You can trade right up to the last second. And let me just give you an example. So we've got 3 minutes left. The price, the actual market price is this. I think I'm looking at the graph, and as you can see, it is trading down. I am going to change the price slightly, and I've put a pending order, a pending put order. That means I think that by expiry time in the next 3 minutes 22 seconds, now it's actually been exchanged. As you see, you have a ticker moving across the screen once it has been exchanged. If it's green, it means at the present moment you are doing very well. You are winning the contract. If it's red, it means at the present moment you are losing the contract. And if it's grey, it means that it's exactly the price that you bought or sold it at, and that may very well change before expiry. As you see, it went grey there, now it's gone green. Now while this is ticking away, let me show you some other things. I like to, obviously anything, when you look at the graph and everything, it's always your decision. I made this decision because I saw that generally we've got some down pressure over here, some downtrending, and I believe, what price did I, 16655, so I took it, oh, I've moved into red territory. That's not good. I'm now at the money, I'm now out of the money. So if you want to look at a more in-depth graph, let's go to 1 day. You can really see from 9 o'clock this morning that the Euro US dollar is really trending down. There's been a few resistant points, but generally we see here it's broken through, and generally it really is trending down. Out, I'm back in the money. Now I'm not. Yes, I am. But anyway, we will wait to see how this trade finishes. But that's how easy it is. Now let me go back to 1 hour graph. The 1 hour graph, as you see, you can just go to any point in the graph. It will give you the exact time, and it will give you the exact live price at that time. And it's really helpful to see. Now, one thing, when you do press on a price, you should press confirm as quickly as you can. The simple reason being that, as we see here, the price changes all the time. And if you don't press confirm quickly, then what may happen is the prices have already changed. That price isn't available to you anymore, and it will go pending rather than be exchanged at that point. So as quick as you can, press your price, press confirm, and you should be fine. Now you see it's slightly trending up. We've got, oh, I've got quite a bit to go for me to be in the win in this one, in the money. But thank you for joining me. It's been great, and hope to see you on our next video.